There's your cue.
Good morning, everybody. This is Ragin with. No, it's not Ragin with. It's actually just Ragin. It is the vlog, and we talk about everything and nothing. Mostly nothing. Here we go. Where's my intro? And it got really busy all of a sudden. Hold on a second. I've got an intro.
Ragin.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me drop the card here. Okay. Might be a little bit TMI today. Feeling a little crampy and bloaty and all that good stuff. Yeah, so the topic today is reaching up and out. There was something that was brought to my attention today, which I didn't like seeing, and that is when somebody tears down another creator's project to uplift their own. Not cool.
Nope.
Not cool at all. You should be standing on your own merit, right? If you are creating a quality product, if you if you stand behind it and you are confident in it, then there isn't any reason to compare. I mean, the only time that we compare, right, Nita, is when we're trying to promote our books, and because if it's brand new, if it's a brand new IP,
A similar
can,
something it's
right,
similar to.
then you can say, hey, like what's a good pitch? What does Daphne usually say for hers?
For Tall Tales, I think they compare it to like Lord of the Rings. And that's cool. That's a
Right,
good
because it's something.
to,
Right, because it's something that you're familiar with, and then you can kind of compare and just say, hey, if you like this kind of story, you're going to like mine. But when you're saying, yeah, mine's better than yours, that's not cool.
no,
That's not
asshole
cool.
moves.
And especially if you are if you've got two creators who have launched at the same time to crowdfund, or just bottom line, sell books. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do, is sell books, right? So reaching up and reaching out is something that we can all do with very little effort. And it takes a bit of confidence, and it takes some positivity to not go out of our way to, I don't know, tear somebody else down. That's not cool. It really isn't. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that a bit. Nita, thoughts?
No, I agree. Like, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's kosher. I think it makes you look bad, and it makes me lose respect for you as a creator.
Yeah. I mean, like, why would anybody do that? I don't know. Anyway, it's really frustrating because for me, the the journey that I've been on to create comics, to learn the process, to figure out, scripting so that I can give my thoughts to an artist so that they can take my words and create this world visually. Um, to figure out how to script in the first place, because everybody does it a little bit differently. There isn't one standard way. To network with these people who've been doing it, who are walking this path, and then just say, hey, you know what? the value that I can bring right now while I'm in this learning process is that I have a growing network of on social media where I might have a broader reach than you. I might not, but I might. And so, when I find a project that catches my eye, or when we sit down and have interviews with people, that is to lift them up and say, hey, this guy's really cool. Uh, Guy, gal, whatever. They're really cool, and take a look at their project. It's reaching my network. It's reaching Nita's network of people who might not have otherwise discovered you. So, that's what we can all do. If we all did that, that ripple effect will come back, hopefully positively, you know? So that's kind of important to uplift one another, share each other's posts, um, you know, get to know one another. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want to be just this person who sits here and hits the share button and
Right.
hits the retweet. And I don't want to be just a billboard for other people's stuff. I want to have fun too. That's how you guys get to know me.
And
And yeah,
when we do reach out as promoters to push someone else's project and then they go off and they're promoting their own stuff as well, that's all fine and dandy, but when they're the person that's doing that, it puts me in a position to where I don't want to risk my name pushing you anymore because now you're coming off as a fucking asshole. And one thing I do not like is assholes.
yeah, yeah. And that's something that we've talked about too.
Mhm.
I will have anybody in a chair uh, in here for an interview and promotion and stuff like that, as long as you're not an asshole.
Right?
I mean, I don't care if you're purple or blue. I don't care if you have, like your politics or your religion or who you want to sleep with, as long as it's not children and animals. I don't fucking care. Just don't be an asshole. And that's important. That's
Right?
important, especially when you have a campaign that's going. It's like you want to be on your best behavior. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but like when I grew up, you kind of wore your Sunday best for church, right? That's like your
People don't
campaign
know what
was
that's
like.
like anymore. Now we wear t-shirts and jeans to church. Some of them for fucking go in there barefoot. It's like, yeah, fuck it.
But that's what I mean is like if you consider it, you know a place to revere. All right, your Kickstarter is something you want to revere because you're trying to make money, you're trying to sell books, and you're trying to present your project in the best light. So you want to behave as best you can, prior to, during, and while you're doing fulfillment.
Or how about just be a good
Kind of
person
important.
all the fucking time anyway? How about be true and like I don't know, I'm just ready to be like, hey, I need an asshole checklist. Like I do. Like
I just for me, I don't know. It's maybe it's personality, maybe it's the way I grew up, but you try and have your best front face, right? I mean, because I can be a jerk, I can be an
oh
asshole.
yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can. I admit it.
I know.
But I try not to
I'm
do
just
that on
agreeing with
social
you,
media.
Meredith.
So can you, Nita?
I wasn't
Um,
being an asshole. Are we gonna fight live? Let's do
oh,
it.
you want
No,
to do it? Let's do it. Yeah,
no,
fine.
I don't want to cry in front of these people.
Um, but it's one of those things where I just think that it's important, especially when you're actively promoting something, not to tear somebody else down. In fact, uplift them. One of the prompts that I had on Facebook was, hey, if you've got a campaign on Kickstarter specifically, because I don't think Indiegogo has that option, where you can do an update and it goes out to your mail list or the people
Right.
who were notified on launch about your campaign, right? So it's like having your email list through Kickstarter. It's like, hey, if you've got an active campaign, or if even if you don't have an active campaign, but you're using the last one to like blast out and say, hey, I've got another campaign coming soon, you might want to check it out. hit the notify me on launch button. You know, at the very bottom, do you shout out other campaigns? Most of the people who responded said yes,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. No doubt about it, right? And I'm like, that's great. I would love to find more people like that to
Do you know
network.
why most of them responded yes? Because they were our friends, and we don't hang out with assholes.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just one of those things where it takes a tiny bit of effort at the bottom of that, you know, to just say, hey, here's a link back to somebody else who could use some attention, who could use a little bit of love. And if you're my audience and you like this kind of book, you might like that one too.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just kind of one hand washing the other. It's uplifting somebody to give them a little bit of a boost through your network. Everybody, if you're on social media, you have a voice. Use it for good, right? Yay! Cheerleading. And trust me, guys, I am not in the mood right now. I am crampy, bitchy. I'm up early, and I don't know why. I mean, I went to bed early, but I'm just like not feeling it. And I've got a shit ton of stuff that I have to get done today.
Yes.
Nita and I are like super busy, and we're looking at what, about 2 weeks before we go to MegaCon. So we're going to be out of our comfort zone, and that's already, for me, there's a little bit of anxiety already starting to build up. What does that say?
Nothing.
What does it say?
Nothing.
I can hit the replay, Nita.
Yeah, well, it was blurry anyway, so I don't care.
Yeah, so kind of being out of our comfort zone. It's fine and good to be in my desk, in my comfort zone. You know, I have my home space and I'm comfortable. But then the idea of like packing my shit, making sure that I have everything, so because I've got a press pass, right? Making sure that I have my video camera ready, that my chargers are up, that I have some kind of Wi-Fi if I want to live stream
on the right computer.
Oh my gosh, you know, and then traveling, even though for me it's only what, an hour and a half commute, which isn't terrible, but just the idea of going, and you know, so it's like this whole 2 week lead up to that, knowing that it's going to be super busy, knowing that there's going to be a lot of friggin' people there. So yeah, so all of that, plus, you know, we're working with Jing Jin for Symphonic Verses. You know, Daphne Lage is getting ready to launch her campaign. So we've got in the show notes, we've got the notify me on launch button. Make sure you hit that. If you like Ego Raven, if you like Tall Tales, the Oswald Chronicles, all of that stuff, make sure that you hit the button and hit the notify me on launch. You know, we've got Bill the Bull that we're helping. We're going to be talking to Hart pretty soon. And who else do we have up there?
Lord, man. Arrow,
of course.
Woo!
Arrow,
Indie Volt, Liberty.
Yeah. Make sure that
We
you get
are
over
busy.
there. Very, very busy. And the Arrow Comics 4.0. So we're helping with the social media. We're the social media managers there. Hit the link tree. Make sure that you're following Arrow across the social media platforms, Twitter especially. Facebook is there. There's a group for Friends of Arrow. So if you're friends of Arrow and its creators, make sure that you go over there, and there are going to be some exciting announcements coming up
Really soon. Really soon.
really soon, like days
So get
away.
in the know, people.
Yeah. So like really super busy. That's why we wanted to kind of get this out of the way before our first cup of coffee. I don't know, Nita, did you have coffee yet?
I'm like halfway through my first cup, and now I need to have an emotional breakdown.
I had a butter coffee, and it put me kind of in a happy place, kind of.
Couldn't tell.
Kind of. Nita.
What?
We have a bump, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Throw it.
All right, hold on a second. Where is it? Here we go. Hey there. This is Meredith Loughran with RAGIN. And I wanted to let you know that we encourage and promote independent creators and their projects through organic interaction, consultations, and more. Visit Nita and me at RAGINAVC.com for details and contact information. the button. And if you want to save a little money, make sure that you go to Gemini Comic Supply for a 10% discount on your Gemini mailers. You can use coupon code VOLT10. That's right, 10% off your Gemini mailers if you use coupon code VOLT10 at Gemini Comic Supply. Thank you to IndieVolt and Varian Grant for supplying that code. Let's save some money and ship those comics safely. Speaking of IndieVolt, we are simulcasting through IndieVolt, Geek Insider, Comics and More New Jersey, as well as RAGIN AVC. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Congratulations to IndieVolt for finally getting over the 1,000 subscribers mark. They will soon qualify for super chats and monetization on that channel. We're trying to get Geek Insider up there as well. Ragin's got a long way to go, but we're trying. We'll get there eventually. We're just going to keep on giving you crappy content like this. No, but seriously, you can tune in. I saw that, Nita. You can tune in and watch. We have some really good interviews. We do. We have amazing interviews with people. We get some insight and stuff like that. Yesterday, we had the opportunity to talk to Sam Farah.
He's so sweet.
And he's got a great story. And we're seeing a lot of people have kind of a comeback story, right? They've been gone for a while. Hart's one. Sam was one. Even Rob Multeri, Nightwolf. I mean, he was gone for a bit and he came back. Lots of people who kind of went away because life stuff happens, and they're back. And it's like this new world of like podcasting and Kickstarters and promoting across the social networks and stuff like that. Give them a hand up and push them up and out. Let them know that that you've got an eye on them. You know, I mean, be a mentor, be a friend, be a peer. And it does, again, it doesn't take that much effort, right? But don't tear them down. If you're going to have the energy, if you have the energy to do that, friggin' lift somebody up. Okay. That's really the bulk of what I had to say today. And then speaking of lifting each other up and kind of networking, we do have Little Bastard Promos, and that is our public Facebook group. Let me tell you the reason. This group here, Little Bastard Promos on Facebook, the reason behind that was kind of, in a way, self-preservation for us. Right. For Nita and I, because if you have the time to go and promote your stuff on other groups, drop your links in there, because it's a one-stop shop for us to grab your links and share it out. It's a lot easier to do that from one location than to hunt all of you down. There's a lot more of you than there are of us. So it really helps us work a little bit more efficiently. And every once in a while, if it doesn't look like the group is moving and stuff like that, Nita and I will go in and we'll drop links of people who, you know, we've been kind of curating and keeping an eye on. But it's a lot easier if you go out there and just drop your links. You know, just put us on the circuit of what you're doing in the morning. Just really quickly, there is a daily prompt for crowdfunding and selling. So if you've got a website that you're selling your books on, but you don't have an active campaign, that's okay. Go to Little Bastard Promos and drop your link. And then there's a tab for announcements where you can drop your evergreen links too. So if you declare yourself an artist, you drop your link in there. Let us know if you're open for commissions or not. What it is that you like to draw, those kinds of things. So people can scroll through and go, oh, well, I'm looking for an artist. This person's open for commissions. Great. It's kind of like a classified ad without being a classified ad. Just declare yourself a musician, a movie maker. It is open. It is comics heavy right now, but it is open to writers of prose. Doesn't matter what genre. Movie makers, musicians, and all of that. So like right now, our lane has been comic books. That's what we're focusing on right now. We've been pretty freaking busy doing that. Um, Nita, anything else about like lifting up and out?
Nope.
Can you think of anything?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we kind of covered it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are super busy. That's why we wanted to get kind of an early start. So we're going to get on with our day, you guys. We appreciate you for tuning in. The Ninja Junko is here. Hey, tomorrow we also have, who are we talking to? Jake
Twister.
Twister.
Yeah.
Jake Twister is tomorrow, and then on Friday we've got Lola the Indie Princess as she finishes up her campaign on Indiegogo.
Lure.
Lure. It's your last opportunity to get over there. I think she's got one more goal to get the Jason Doobie print.
Uh,
Is that what it was?
I would
I
have
don't.
to go look, honestly. Like, there's so many campaigns in my head right now.
Hmm. Yeah, I think there was one more sketch or one more print or something
There
like
was
that
one more.
she wanted to get. I don't know. I can't remember if it was a sticker or if it was a sketch. But yeah, head over to Lure. That is on Indiegogo. And
The Michael Watson print. That'll be
Michael
in full
Watson
color.
print.
Yes,
Yes.
there is
Yes.
there's pencils and inks on there now.
Hmm.
And
And
yeah,
it's really good. Yeah, bring that
right.
to life. So she's really close to that goal. That's it. I think we're out of here.
Yes.
Stay positive, uplift, help somebody out. Hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. It's not that hard to do. And if you've got the energy, do something positive with it. Be productive with it, and don't go out of your way to tear other people down, because then you're an asshole. And we
Yep.
don't like that.
Nope.
Um, I think we're out of here. Hey Nita,
Hmm.
final words.
They're my dudes.
All right, you guys, we're out of here. Be good. We got we got our eye on you.
Yeah.
Here we go.